everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am out here at Lake's Edge in Reedsville, playing the hardest back nine in my area with one disc. I've got the Hole 13 companion. It is a 4401, fairly flat top disc. It's more along the lines of an approach style. It's got a bead to it, a little micro bead to it. It's been a disc that I'm starting to like, and it's getting traction to be added to my bag. So why not come out here and put it to the test on what I think is the hardest back nine in my immediate area. I brought two because I guarantee you before this video is over, I'm going to lose one of them. Whether it's on one of the 3 water holes or I just lose it in the middle of the fairway. If we lose both of them, we lose both of them. It is what it is. But I'm going to try to shoot pretty, it's 3 over is the goal on the back nine with these. This back nine is tough. You guys know, you've seen it. So that's the goal, is 3 over. Never putted with it before, so that might be a little challenge, but I don't know. We'll give it a shot. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. Hole 1 here is a 400 and something, 480, I think, foot par 5. You want to get, there's 2 landing zones on this hole. One where I'm standing, which I just barely missed. Another one a little bit farther up. You want to get out onto the road on your first shot, which I didn't. So I had that little layup. Trying to toss it around the corner, just didn't give it enough. That's just because I was short. Threw an accidental roller here. I'm trying to throw a forehand flex around the corner to the basket, threw a roller, and ended up super good, and was able to put in the par putt. So it's a good start. There's 2 tees on this next hole. I decided to play the 400-foot one because there's no way I'm getting 600 feet with that disc in 4 shots. First shot was pretty good. There's OB all along the left side along that tree line, so trying to keep it out in the middle, which kept me from pushing it to the left towards the basket a little bit more. Had this for birdie and just didn't commit to it. I'm also putting with a mid-range, so, bear with me. But I didn't commit to it. It's unfortunate. And now the worst hole in the entire area, this par 5. I thought I had a good shot, just didn't get it around the corner, ended up in the woods. Had to pitch out into the middle of the fairway. So that's fine. This shot right here, I thought it was perfect, and I just hit that tree and ended up in the middle of those 3 trees, of course. So another just pitch out into the middle. Taking my medicine, trying to throw it up here and save a bogey. Gave it a really good toss, crossed the water. Had this for bogey, and I just missed it. Had to take a double on hole 12, which sucks, but it's all right. I was feeling pretty good about it up until the putt. Next hole is a par 4, pretty simple par 4. This is the best shot I think I've ever had on this hole in general. It was a perfect shot, got way down there. Had this as my up shot. I had to throw it over the creek, tossed it right up there next to the basket, and I'm able to take a birdie on a hole that I don't birdie very often. It's a fairly short par 4, but it requires a pretty touchy first shot in order to get down there. This is a pretty tough par 3. You're not going to be able to see a whole lot there, but I kicked the tree and went left into the woods. I had a nice opening, though, and you can see right underneath my right arm just there. I was able to put a little small flex on it, and got it right there next to the basket and made the putt. You miss, you roll down the hill into the water. Now, out of my hand on this hole, I thought I threw it straight to the water, hit that tree and kicked left towards the water, but hit another tree and dropped straight down. So at that point, I was terrified to throw anything towards the water. Just a double layup there. And I will take a bogey and happily walk off this hole with both of my discs still intact. This is a tough hole. It really requires a forehand, but I'd never thrown the companion on a forehand yet. Now, this is the hole I was talking about where I was guaranteed to lose one, and I pushed it out, and it ended up safe. So I was able to get it there pretty good, and I threw a tomahawk with it because I didn't have anything else, and surprisingly, it went extremely well. It was a great shot, great up shot. Just missed the putt. Again, putting with a mid-range with some wind there. You can see the flag. It just didn't go very well. But I'll put in a bogey, and I'll be right at my goal here. Now, I thought I laced this shot. I just had to miss that tree, and I'd have been parked. Trying a forehand out with the companion, it went really well. I pinned it real close to the basket. I kept it on hyzer. It didn't flip up or over on me, so that's a great sign for this disc for me in making the bag. So this next hole, last hole, is a par 4. I'm just trying to get it across that bridge to give me a chance to get up the hill towards the basket, and I put it right where I wanted to put it. Footing was a little rough. I tossed it the inside line, and I hit the tree and bounced kind of back down. I still had an opening to the basket, and I thought I pumped this way too far. But I guess because of the uphill, it kind of stalled it out. And this is what I had left. There was some wind coming off the road there in the lake, which is down there to the left. But I was able to put it in and cash it in and make my goal of 3 over.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like that, like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Post every Friday. You really don't want to miss next week's post. I'm super excited about next week's post. I got a tournament next week, and it starts the 2026 season, and I'm really pumped for this one. So what you'll have in the future, this video this weekend, tournament recap next weekend, and then the following weekend you'll have an in the bag for the 2026 season. And it'll make sense why I'm doing it that way after next week. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Go to go to Hole 13 Disc Golf. Use code Collins10 to get 10% off of these companions. They're sweet. I'm not gonna lie, I like them a lot. Very workable disc. You put it on a specific angle, and it's gonna work that angle. I don't know how else to say it. I like this thing a lot. Wait for 2 weeks to see if it makes the bag or not. Anyway, we'll see you guys next Friday.